Hey guys, what's up? Mo here. Okay, so I just had the weirdest dream of my life. And I'm sorry I look so rough, but I just woke up to tell you this dream. I haven't even made coffee yet. But I do have my giant jug of water that is also a weapon. This was brought to my attention when I was at work with it the other day. So this dream is either going to switch around or become a totally different dream at one point, but I'm not exactly sure when that happens. I just know that it does happen at some point. So we'll get to that. We're gonna start where it all started. In a pie restaurant I've never been in before. It was kind of a little rustic place, and I was there with my mom. We were just hanging out, eating some pie. And I was talking to, I think it's kind of like a mixture of the place I used to work combined into a pie place. So I was sitting there, and the lady that worked there was a lady that used to work at the old restaurant I worked at. We were just talking, and then suddenly I saw her talking over the counter because there was like this bar, and I don't really know what to say other than that. There was this bar, and she was on the other side. But they didn't even serve alcohol, it was just pie. Anyway. And then she looks at someone who's down the counter from me, and she's talking, and she asks about this person's sister whose name I recognized, even though I haven't talked to this person in. It's been a long time. It's going on 3 years, I think. Something like that. I don't know. This person who they're talking about, this guy's sister, she says that person's name, and I look over, I dart over, because I recognize it immediately. And it's my ex's sister they're talking about. I only know that because she doesn't have a name that you hear every day, and that's the only person I've ever met with her name. So I recognize it. Okay, anyway, so I look over and he's there. And automatically I roll my eyes and he comes over and he tries to strangle me, my ex. This is an ex from college. It turns into a fight, and then suddenly we're having a gunfight. We're screaming at each other. You're ruining my life. Where was I before I was really interrupted? Oh, we were in a gunfight. Long story short, no one was hurt. I don't know how, but we shot up a pie restaurant and everything was still fine. No one cared, so that's good. And then after that, Mom and I were going to the parking lot to go drive home. She was fine too. It was all fine. I don't know. And we went to go get her car, and it's just being put onto a trailer by gangsters. I'm trying to explain this in a way that doesn't sound so weird. The guys from Dragon Ball Z were the gangsters. And some other people I'm not going to talk about that I kind of recognize but don't really recognize. It was strange, but they were all paired up, and yes, the people from Pokemon Z were still cartoons while they were still in our car. And the weird thing was, I still had the gun, but I never pulled it. I was just yelling, and I was hitting people, trying to get the car back. And then later on, Mom and I were talking to the police, and my dad, who, wait for it, was Morgan Freeman, showed up, and he talked kind of slow and in his kind of inspirational voice, and he was like, forgive me if I do this impression wrong, because I don't do a great Morgan Freeman impression, but he was like,
I had that car for 20 years. Had 3 fender benders in one day. And never did it ever get a scratch.
That was the worst impression I've ever done of him. But it's fine. It's morning. I just woke up. Sorry about my hair. I should probably put a cap on. Hold on. I forgot to mention this earlier, but my ex had followed us out, and I punched him, and he was just knocked out in the middle of the street, and the cops did not care. So that was fine, too. It was a weird dream. I was just being attacked by multiple people, cartoons, things in that dream. And this is where the part of where the dream either switches over and it's another dream or something weird. I go into another dimension or something. Okay. So, I'm in my house, I'm hanging out, I'm with my dad, who is no longer Morgan Freeman, but is now Hagrid from Harry Potter. I don't know how that works, dream logic, but we're hanging out, my brother's there, we're just chilling. I think we're playing video games or watching a movie, I'm not sure what. But I see a mouse, and it's not a regular mouse, it's a magical mouse, so I'm thinking we may have been in, like, Harry Potter land or something, I don't know, world. It was a weird, weird place and dream. Either way. And he's got these magical mice traps that don't hurt the mice, but he puts them outside. This house is weird. Okay, so you go down into like the basement. And you know in The Sims where you can like build your house and you don't have a roof on it in certain parts? That's what this downstairs basement type thing was. It was multiple rooms with no roof, and you were just looking up into the sky. I don't know. It was weird. Like there were electronics down there. Why did we not have a roof on our house? Or on that section, the rest of the house had a roof. We would look out onto the city lights and it was pretty, but we were just in our little weird house. This part, it doesn't make sense, and I don't really know where it was going. I think the reason I don't know why I have this dream. Anyway, there were bears, and I think another car got stolen at some point. I could be wrong. This one was very foggy and very strange for me, and I still can't figure out what exactly was going on. We did get robbed, but I don't remember what they took. It was something magical and important, I think. I don't know. I don't remember having any superpowers, so I'm a little upset about that. Or not superpowers. I didn't have a wand. I couldn't do magic. I was just chilling in my robe. That was it. There was a bear running around. I don't know if it was our bear. It was just a big bear. I think I petted him at one point. It was fine. The part I really remember from that dream is being in the main house that did have a roof and looking out at this giant window we had and seeing the city lights. And I don't know why that's the most memorable part of my dream, but it was. I mean, we got robbed. I can't really remember much from that. I remember Hagrid being there, but he wasn't like as giant as that Hagrid. He was like a little smaller, but he was still like a giant man, if that makes sense. He was just like a big person, you know. Well, that's what Hagrid was. He was just like basketball player height, I guess. I don't know why he was my dad. It was a weird dream. I think that's all I have for this one. I'm sorry for the length and the weirdness of it. I just need to cover up. I just needed to talk about this dream and be like, why am I having some of the weirdest dreams I have ever had right now? Because I just woke up and from time change, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe time change gave me two different dads in the same, but not the same dream. And it may not even been in the same dream sequence. It was probably two different dreams, but it was. I can't believe Morgan Freeman and Hagrid from Harry Potter were my dad in the exact same night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you can enjoy this was strange, and I know, and I'm so sorry. But this is what I have for you today, and I'm sorry that this is all I have for you right now. It was so weird. I will talk to you guys next time. Give it a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I know this is different than what I normally do. I won't be vlogging. I may do some story times and stuff, and then maybe incorporate some other things into my channel. I've been saying that for a while, but I don't know. I have not been enjoying vlogging as much. Well, I didn't have a phone for 2 weeks, so I couldn't vlog, and I have one now, but I don't really do anything, so what's the point of vlogging? If I actually did more interesting things, maybe I would vlog, but like I said, I don't really do anything. So maybe when my mom comes into town, I'll have like mom vlogs and things like that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's way off topic. I will see you guys next time. Hearts and junk. Hope you're having a good fall. I'm enjoying it so far because beanies and fall and coffee and cinnamon, and I'm just burning candles every night. I love candles so much. They are everything. I just thought I needed to catch up with you guys because I only posted one video last Monday, and I don't know, wasn't my favorite. But I'll see you guys next time. I'm prolonging this because I don't know how to end it, but hearts and junk. Bye guys.